How's it going, vinyl community? Marty is back with another addition to the vinyl collection. Picking away at it in the background, which just started. I don't know if you can hear it or not. From the Czech Republic, Master's Hammer, The Filmist Occultist, Jail America, Osmos Productions, pressing on CD. Really strange shit from Czech Republic. These guys have always been great, other than a few missteps here and there. Recently got back together within the last 5 or 6 years. They're back. Good stuff. But anyway, I have no shout-outs or nothing particularly special today. I just wanted to keep rolling through this Miles collection. And thanks a lot for all the comments and feedback on the last video. It's nice to know that people are watching and give a crap. Makes it a little more fun to get these things going, get them done. Anyway, starting off, playing this on an earlier video on CD. Disgrace's Grey Misery from Finland. This is a modern primitive pressing. Pretty sure it's an original pressing of this vinyl. I got it off of eBay a long time ago. Brand new, still sealed, never cracked open. Only to get the record and look. Thanks, Post Office, you motherfuckers. So yeah. So if anybody has a line on this record, I would like a copy of it. If anything, just the vinyl. I've got a perfectly good jacket. So yeah, I would. This one I'm going to put in the file over here, in the garbage file. Moving on. We have, I think these guys are Norway, Discord with Oscillations. This is excellent death metal, really teched out. Death metal mixed with strong autopsy vibe, sludgy death. These guys are really good. Half and half, blue and black, Honolulu blue and black. Great band. I've gotten another one of theirs on CD, and been meaning to get the other stuff on vinyl, but I just have not gotten around to it. Not a band I listen to a lot, but when I do, it's very enjoyable. Next up should be need no introduction. Dissection of Somber Lane. This is an End Black Horizon Music reissue. I think Eric from Watain did the design for this. Great album. I'm not going to talk about it because you guys know about this stuff. This one's a little cooler for the fact that I got it when it came out on vinyl. When it came out. Blue LP, Storm of the Light's Bane, Nuclear Blast Edition. As far as I know, I think this is original pressing. I don't know for sure. I never checked. Gatefold. Shown blue vinyl, and there is no insert, but this is one of my all-time favorite albums, to be honest with you. Ultimately amazing. Melodic death, black metal, black and death metal mixed together. And this is the lineup as far as I'm concerned. What came out after this album is complete garbage. I know some friends that really love Ream Chaos, but oh man, it's new metal to me. I don't like it at all, as a matter of fact. Moving on. Another band that gets some flack. Disma, The Vault of Membros. Absolutely love this band. Death metal, filthy, down-tuned, nasty. Craig Pillard on vocals from Incantation, Methadrone, and oh, what's that other band he was in? I can't remember off the top of my head. Gatefold Edition. I know Craig's gotten some heat from his project in the past he's done for racism, Red Vinyl. He has since come back and said he's had a change of heart on all that stuff. Ultimately, that's fine. But this, it does not take away from the fact that Disma is an amazing band, and they're not a racist band, they're just a fucking death metal band, and they are amazing. Filthy, dirty, the way it should be. Next up, I'm saying this wrong, looks like Dropsnot, they say it differently in Sweden. Absolutely great on Nordvis Productions. Printed inner sleeve. Black vinyl. Excellent Swedish black metal. I don't think a lot of people really talk about this much. I have copies available in the distro on CD and vinyl. They are a great project. Moving on. Drowned from Germany. This has the lead singer from Necros Christos singing on it. Again, really great death metal. It's nothing groundbreaking, and in fact, in a lot of ways, it kind of sounds like Necros Christos, but perhaps not as down-tuned and foreboding. Insert. This is just black vinyl. On Nuclear Winter Records. Great album. Definitely check it out. They have a new one out, which I have not heard. I've been meaning to pick it up. I keep forgetting to do so. And I've already shown you my Drowning the Light collection, but within the last couple months I've picked up From the Abyss. A lot of people are showing this, so I'm not going to go real crazy with it, other than this is probably my second favorite album of theirs, behind An Alignment of Dead Stars. As always, very traditional, but very killer art. I like the white insert on this and the color pictures. It looks very cool. You get it right here. Great band, acquired taste for some, but good stuff nonetheless. Moving on to Druth, Microcosmos. I got all their other stuff on CD. Only the newer releases on record. This is just a black labels. You know, this is a really good album. You know, it doesn't have per se the magic that their early material does, but still enjoyable. This one, what is this called? Eternal Turn of the Wheel. After a handful of stars, they kind of lost me a little bit. Still a good album, but this was them trying to return to form and doing what people expected them to do. They did it. This is kind of an aggressive record, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's not one I listen to a lot. It seems kind of contrived, maybe. Still a good record. I have listened to it. I do enjoy it, but again, it kind of seems like they're doing it for the wrong reasons, as opposed to doing what they want to do. And I'm going to pause this for 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. I remembered I had their latest Furrow Cut Short also in the other room I wanted to file away, so I'm showing this as well. People have been showing this already. It's nothing new. This is actually a very good, inventive album. Kind of takes on some of the intensity of the Eternal Turn of the Wheel, but injects amazing songwriting, very interesting song structures. Great album, really. This is the 2LP transparent red edition. Moving on to the next. One of my favorite bands, death metal bands from Sweden, is Edge of Sanity. I'm a big Dan Swano fanboy. I think his shit's amazing. This is Crimson 1 and 2. 2LP gatefold record. I'm pretty happy to get this. Although, you know, Crimson is basically one long 42-minute song. They, you know, there is spots in the CD where you know that there could be track breaks where it could symbolize a new track starting up. Well, they split it between two sides, which is kind of weird, but, you know, it works. And, oh, we got some plastic head merch that's probably way too expensive. Insert. the inside of the gatefold, I mean. And green vinyl, transparent. I think they're both green. Yep, they're both green. Amazing albums. Even Crimson 2. I think they got that Robin Carlson singing. What the hell is his name? Roger Johansson is the lead singer on this album. In a lot of ways, sounds a lot like Swano, so he was a good replacement. This was during a time where Swano was kind of done doing the death growls. He decided he only wanted to do clean vocals, which he does a lot on this. But, you know, with Witherscape and whatnot, he has shown that he still can death growl with the best of them. Next up, this is an original pressing, as far as I know, of In the Night Side Eclipse on Candlelight. I mean, what can you say about this album that hasn't been said before, other than this is my hands down favorite Emperor album? And really, no other band has really topped the majesty and atmosphere of that album. You know, even though it's a little underproduced. You know, I may not have the original pressing, but I've had it a very long time, and before they started reissuing stuff, so I'm pretty sure this is. Again, that's one of those things I don't really care about. I'm just happy to have the music most often. Next up, I don't know if I've ever seen anybody show this, and mine was considerably damaged in shipping, but it's the Emperor box set. This contains a very nice booklet. Collages, band photos, them looking all super serious. And what comes in this box set is 4 picture discs. Ultimately, my favorite Emperor is this. If I can get this right here. This. And this album also. I hear a lot of people bitching about Anthems to the Welcome to Dusk, and ultimately this, to me, is their last amazing album. Yeah, it took what In the Night Side Eclipse accomplished and built on it. A lot more symphonic, a lot more atmospheric, but it still has the old Emperor spirit, which, you know, I love it. It's great. It is the epitome of Norwegian black metal for sure. And then the last picture, oh, there's 2 more here actually. 9 Equilibrium, which, to be real honest, I think this album is way overhyped. I think there's some good songs on it, but they kind of lost their spirit on this album. It's just more commercial, more slick. It is slicker, very superiorly produced. I still can't talk for some fucking reason. It's good, I just don't dig it. Love it. And here's the Imperial Live Ceremony. It came with it as well. A very good set, capturing songs from their entire catalog up to this point. So there's no Prometheus in there, which I'm fine with that. That is, to me, a very pretentious album. You know, my box set was ripped in shipping way back when. This is number 216. And I gotta ask you guys about, you know, yeah, I'm bugged. As a collector scum, I am bugged when things are broke, or ripped, or torn, or damaged in shipping, but I get over it pretty quick, just for the simple fact that I'm not a guy that's buying records to flip records. I buy records to listen to them, to have them. Yeah, I collect them, but it's more of a personal thing for me. It's more of a personal enjoyment. And I find it quite funny how people get so bent out of shape about broken shit or a corner ding. I mean, I get it. It's annoying. Does it make me hate the record any less? More? No. Another original pressing. I bought this back in the day. We skipped school, went down. Did we skip school? I don't remember. We went down to Grand Rapids to Vinyl Solution. Yes, there was a record store called Vinyl Solution. At the time, I didn't think much about it. The older I get, I realize what that meant, could have meant, or could have been interpreted as. But anyway, yeah, I got Left Hand Path. Pretty killer hype sticker right on the jacket. Very great album. I mean, this is an eternal classic, of course. Sorry for the glare. The insert. Just black vinyl. I want to show you the if you like death metal, but you don't like this album, chances are you are retarded. Just saying. Just had to get that out there. In a lot of ways, back in the day when this came out and Dismember's Like an Ever-Flowing Stream came out, Dismember was kind of looked down upon as an Entomb clone, which is kind of, you know, understandable, but on the same token, they all came from the same backgrounds, bands. They all shared bands together with Carbonized and whatnot. Do I like Ever-Flowing Stream maybe a little bit better than Left Hand Path? Yes, it's a little bit rawer, but both albums are perfect, in my opinion. And the last two albums for this update are 10 Inches, both by Evil Feast. This is one of those bands a friend showed me, and I never in a million years would have bought anything by a band called Evil Feast because, let's face it, the name is fucking stupid. Really dumb name. This is on Obscure Abhorrence. But, as far as one-man symphonic, keyboard-laden black metal goes, I think this Grim Spirit guy, he knows what he's doing, man. And the keyboards don't strike me as cheesy at all. They're always just really super atmospheric and amazing. Everything I've heard by this band I like. And Wolves of Hyperborean Frost, and Invoking the Ancient. I think this has a... one of these has a... yep, this has the Burzum cover on it. For Der Tat Wutans. Very good stuff. Looking forward to some new material, and there is a tape promo out, apparently, of some new stuff, and it does sound excellent. So that is it for this round, and thanks again for watching, everybody, and if you have any comments, you just feel the need to correct some of my stupidity, which I'm sure there is some of it, feel free to comment below. Subscribe if you like what you're seeing, and if you know anybody that has a copy of Grey Misery that would like to sell me one that is not unreasonably priced, this one's not getting a whole hell of a lot of listening, so that's it. You guys have a good night. See ya.